Be careful. The further in time you get, the more likely you are to become lost.
All life shall cease.
High or low, doesn't matter. This is the path.
The Brotherhood of Silence is one of the largest and most influential thieves guilds in the Inner Sea region. Its headquarters are located in Opara's Crownsgate district. The leader of this organization is known as the Masked Marquis, although the true appearance, gender, or race of this mysterious individual is unknown. Indeed, the secret is so well kept that many even doubt that he is just one person. Find truth in the path.
Hearing that open always gives me tickles.
Woo!
Yeah.
Another great Deanna opening.
And guess what? We have the reader of it here tonight, which is so great. Deanna, thank you for joining.
Yay!
Hi.
What a voice.
I know,
Thank
right?
you. I don't always talk like that.
You should.
You should.
And then we have some very special guest stars, Brett. Who do we have?
Save the best for last, right? We have my brother Ron right now.
Oh, that's it, Dick. And that's a star, and I'll tell
My
you
name
why.
is Stan.
Yeah.
That's right.
Star for
Are you
Brett.
guys twins?
Are we twins?
Thank you. I'm older than him by a few years, so that feels really good.
He's always complimented.
I a few years
But my
significantly,
feet, you guys
meaningfully older.
are next to each other, and you guys have a very similar face structure.
So lucky.
And then we have another very special guest star, somebody else on the screen that's new to the audience. And who do we have, Brett?
Deanna has been on before, right? So I guess the new would be Traci Stumpf. Thank you for joining.
Oh my God, thank you so much for
Extraordinaire.
having me.
Tracy's here.
I feel very honored.
That'll wear off real quick. Don't worry. It's gonna last 5 to 7 minutes tops.
Yeah.
We're sorry. Tracy, thank you for joining us. She is a legit comedian, and YouTube audience is broad, and we're going to talk about all that. And then we have one last person. Deanna's back, and if you've been paying attention this season, she's played a couple of characters, but one in particular is very important. She played Anastasia.
Hello.
So Anastasia, tell us a little bit about you, what happened in the beginning, so we can get a little caught up, and then we're going to play cold open.
Yeah, my whole crew kind of took off without even realizing I wasn't on board. And as they looked around and said, "Where's Anastasia?" they saw me on the docks being taken away.
What do you think they felt as you were, what did you feel?
Well, one was my dad, so that didn't feel very good considering that I was, not on the boat where my dad was in the middle of this giant kind of battle that had been happening. We were trying to get out of town because of the chaos that had just happened at the Pathfinder Lodge. And how much do I tell about what I've been doing for those last 2 years?
Last we left off with you, Deanna, you were captured at the docks in Taldor, if you're a real Pathfinder fan, in Opara, and you disappeared. And they had to go on without you because they didn't know you were on the boat. And they were going to become Pathfinders, and they did all these things with your dad and the 3 he was protecting. And we'll catch up with what happened there. In the meantime, let's play this cold open because you guys have more questions. How's that?
Let's do it.
Okay. Here we go then. Welcome to episode 15 of the Loaded Dice Rollers.
The first episode of the season, our entire village got burned down and everyone got killed except for 4 of us, and only 2 of us are really left because we're being hunted.
On last week's episode,
Your bird has our breakfast. I'll yell that from the window. Can we get that back?
with guest star Adam Johnson playing Griffo, the halfling.
Griffo, your damn bird. The bird guy there, I told you we gotta pay him regular prices. What? You wanna save money? Every single time.
They're halflings, and they're wonderful people and excellent guides.
Pathfinders are being hunted in Anderon.
The phrase Pathfinder right now in this place might not be the best thing to shout.
Pathfinder's bad to say right now, is what you're saying.
You're right. Pathfinder's the wrong thing to say out loud in an audible tone.
Did you say Pathfinders?
That we are Pathfinders, yes.
I'm in a hell of my own making.
Venture Captain Brackett called on all Pathfinders to find the assailant.
We have real problems that are happening to us right now. We're Pathfinders. That is our purpose.
Griffo and his brother Falco were hired to lead them to a potential hideout.
Now, guys, I know this looks dangerous, but it's not. My brother and I've been through here so many times.
Assuring safe passage.
Flung at your bird. It hits your bird.
When a fight broke out,
Let's just send off another warning shot. There we go.
Yeah, exactly. A warning shot. You kill another. He falls out of the tree.
Consider yourself warned.
the whole group attacked.
I'll take another shot at the other guy.
You just he falls out of the tree. You gurgle him. He's got 8 hit points of damage. You get another star.
There's only one way to end a fight.
Mora would just sigh, walk up with her blade drawn, and stab it right through the abdomen. Pull it out and gently wipe it off.
Rough.
These human girls are badass, brother.
Yeah, they are. Okay, I like this one.
You should see her on a bad day.
Yeah.
Enderon is known for freedom.
Well, what do you think my chances are with these human girls? I really think I have a chance. What do you think?
Just doing some quick math, Falco. There's 2 of them and there's 2 of us.
I call dibs in the hairy
Just
one.
trying to decide the difference between Luna and Mora, who has a hairier feet.
All right, you better roll for that one. I don't know.
No way. No way. Okay.
I'm in love, brother. I'm in love.
Does anyone else hear those dogs in the distance?
Is everybody paying attention?
Hey, they are beautiful to us. Watch your mouth.
I mean, I'm no.
Oh, yes.
No, I mean the literal dogs that are I have no echolocator, but it sounds like they're getting
Theros, you
closer.
shouldn't call people bitches. That's so rude.
No, look, everybody's misinterpreting what I'm saying.
There was trouble on the road to the hideout.
I did fumble.
Oh no, that's not a good start, Brett. Is that?
Yeah.
What the heck, Brett?
And the trap goes off on you.
But there's always clever ways in dealing with danger.
This is the hunting dogs. When you shoot the bird out of the sky, they're gonna go grab the bird for you.
Reach down, get some of my boar with my peyote.
Oh.
Riffo doing his thing.
The story turned into a true Romeo and Juliet.
He pulls out his ring, goes,
Hairy one. I love you.
Which one's the
That's
hairy
right.
one?
he waits for which one to grab it.
I love you, hairy one. I want to give you this ring, this magic ring.
I would slowly look to Luna.
You see,
Please take
Luna take a very large breath
Oh no.
Closes his eyes.
and reaches out and grabs it.
Oh no, she was the hairy one.
I lean over to Ren and go, halflings are quite a romantic people.
The team pushed forward.
I'll go drown my sorrows in scouting the entrance.
And she triggers a trap.
7 + 8.
And her eyes go crossed.
That can't be good.
Mora. And I reach out and I kind of shake her. Mora, what's going on?
You said Theros and he with the.
Griffo and Falco agreed to take the mind-warped Mora back to Almos for attention.
I've seen this before. We can fix her. I need to bring her back to Alma, though, and we have no time to waste.
Falco knows what he's talking about. He's much more in tune to emotions. I'm more of a quick action guy. I'd listen to him.
While the others discovered some revealing secrets.
And I pick it up and look at it in disbelief. Luna.
Is
look,
that?
It's Anastasia's. It's from Arden.
That locks it then.
She's alive, Luna. It means she's alive.
Well, we might be in her lair right now.
Welcome to tonight's episode of the Loaded Dice Rollers.
Brooke, you want to say what you rolled for the hairiness?
I rolled a 9.
And I rolled a 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just a wee bit hairier.
So you're both hairy.
Spit hairy.
That's good. That's good for the brothers.
Welcome tonight's guest star, Traci Stumpf. Find her on Twitter and Instagram at Traci Stumpf.
The element of surprise was nice, as long as we had it.
And we're joined by DM Ron, playing a character on the Loaded Dice Rollers for the first time.
The worst
We laughed. We laughed. We were laughing through the whole thing.
And welcome back, Deanna,
We need to move. We can't stay here.
playing Anastasia.
Wow. What a frickin'...
Wow, great intro.
More like a hot open.
Yeah, a hot open. That was fantastic. And we do have Traci here. Traci, I know we alluded to some of those handles that people can find you. Our audience would love to find you. Where do they go? What do they do?
I love the glamour shots that you've chosen from the past.
That was risque.
Yeah, very strong choices from.
I did find one with your eyes closed. Can we bring up that? Yeah, we found it. There it is. They're seeing it right now.
That's a good one. That's that's my wedding photo.
Oh, that's the wedding photo. Oh, yeah. Darn.
No, it's perfect.
Okay.
How did you get that photo, GMacleod? How did that happen?
I'm like Google. I see what you type.
Very searchable.
He's a creepy stalker. Is the right answer, really.
Why am I in my pajamas?
No, that is strange. That is strange.
And is that my window?
Yeah. I'm out right outside, Jonathan. Your window, right now.
You have lovely rose bushes.
But Traci, what is where do people find you best? Is it Facebook, Instagram?
Facebook. I'm not Republican. You can find me on.
Is that a Republican thing? Facebook?
Very Republican. Yeah.
I'm on Facebook. We're on Facebook. We have 25,000 people. Are you kidding? We're on Facebook.
I love a Facebook moment. Mostly Instagram, but.
Okay.
Well, Facebook a little bit, but Instagram at Traci, Traci Stumpf.
Doesn't Facebook own Instagram?
It does. It does, but I just feel like.
Are you a fake Democrat?
I'm a pretend libertarian. I'm just here to fuck it up, you know?
Yeah. That's. By the way, this is an MA podcast. Traci brings up a good point there. So if the kids are listening in the background, get them the hell out of the room.
Okay. That's good to get out of the way.
Stop being bad parents. But I mean, if you come this far into this, you know that already.
Actually, I'll say my friends that were like 12 and 13, I have a 13-year-old, but they could cuss around their parents like they were the cool guys.
To their parents? They're not cool. That's a broken household.
It was a broken household. That was trailer park stuff, man.
Like
How'd you know?
Parent home.
Yeah, where was the parent? And, tonight is so cool because Traci gets to play for season 3. This is not a normal episode because, Brett, you are playing an NPC tonight. What is your name?
I'm Jack Trades, Jack of all trades.
Oh, got slick in there someplace, huh? Was that because of the guys or the girls?
Well, originally his middle name is really off, and to make it you don't want to be called Jack off trades. Jack of all trades.
Jack off trades. Yeah,
it's pretty bad.
Yeah, see, it is.
That was a low-hanging fruit right there.
That was good.
Thanks.
I think that's worth a star. And by the way, you should tell people tonight that Brett already has 2 stars. Tonight we have so many guest players that we are going for joke stars. So if you get a joke or a razz, you get a star. Good or bad, you get a star. And then we got Ron. DM Ron is here. I can't believe it.
Oh my goodness! Thanks for inviting me. I am Stan Dandy Liver.
Dandy Liver.
I am Dandy Liver, and I keep the secret, ladies.
And you play a certain instrument, right? You're a bard. You're playing a bard, and you play a certain instrument. What do you play?
I'm hoping you can tell me what I play, because I don't know what it is. Is it a lyre, or what is the instrument?
It's not a lute. It's not a lute. It is a bagpipe. Yeah.
I play the bagpipe.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
The most elegant of all instruments.
Yeah.
Thank you for really challenging my skills tonight.
We're a really stealthy group in the Brotherhood of Silence that play the bagpipes.
It's like Green Mile when he's playing the harmonica. You hear DM Ron playing his bagpipe. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. And then Traci, thank you for playing with us, by the way. And Traci, I got to tell you, Paizo, whoever's listening, Pathfinder fans all over. She's known for her comedy, but her husband got her husband drug you into this because he plays a lot. And this is revenge RPG. We've never had that term before. This is revenge.
I don't even know what that means, but I'm here for anything with the word revenge in it.
So Traci, you are playing, you know your character's name tonight?
Yeah, Lady Rosen Blatt.
Yeah, Rosen Blatt. And she's known for her beer. What is she known for? She has a couple superstitions. What is she? Or she has a couple character flaws. What are those flaws?
Yeah, super superstitious. Can't complete a sentence. And chain smoker. It will light anything on fire, put it in her mouth.
Oh, just anything. So it's not just
we're talking cigarettes. We're talking paper. We're talking fingers. Anything.
Oh, nice.
We'll smoke it all.
Did you need that finger?
You don't need the finger. If you can light it on fire and put it in your mouth, you're good.
You're good.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's Lady Rosen and Traci. And then Deanna, you're back and you're playing Anastasia. Thank you for coming back. And just to get them caught up, you were on the docks. We sort of talked about that. You got stolen. What have you been doing these past few years?
Well, I was kidnapped by the Brotherhood of Silence, and through the years, I quietly became part of them, not just a captive.
So the Brotherhood of Silence is this thieves guild in Opara and Taldor, and they were the ones that captured you because a lot of people thought it was the Aspis Consortium, but no, it was the Brotherhood. And what was the big clue? What happened on the dock? What was the big clue for the audience that this was the Brotherhood? Right. And he snuck back in the crowd, capturing you. And so the last couple of years, after you've been training, you discerned, hey, these guys aren't so bad. What have you been up to?
We have been trying to infiltrate the Darklands and find Queen Janu and destroy her and the Drow.
Okay, and why would you be looking for Queen Janu and her Drow culprits? Why would you be searching for them? What did they do to you?
They're the ones who burnt down and destroyed the Pathfinder Lodge.
Okay, so Queen Janu and her croonies burned down the Pathfinder Lodge in Opara. You were witness to it. They killed all of your friends almost. And they've been tracking, which you don't know, the other group, but they lost track of you. And in the meantime, you've decided, hey, I've got these cool friends, and why not kill some Drow with them? Also, you've been doing stuff in Almos, the big city in Anderon, which is where you guys are in Anderon. You have a hideout, which we're seeing on the screen right now. And what have you been doing in Almos?
You're doing so great, Spencer.
All right, so guys have been you've been piggybacking this Dorianna Quidda, who has been pulling off all these crimes and kidnapping Pathfinders, and you guys decided to disguise yourself as under the guise of Dorianna and go steal a bunch from the Pathfinder Lodge, which you did successfully, and you were just on a mission back when you got called down to the Darklands, and now you've come back from the Darklands and you're outside of your hideout, and this is what we're seeing on the screen. Let's get into the mission. Did we explain that well enough, Jonathan?
Do you want them to know about what just happened in this last mission down to the Darklands, or is that?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm curious. Inquiring
I'm
minds
not
wanna
sure.
know.
I'm not sure if Theros is supposed to know. So.
Well, maybe we hide it for later. There you go. Perfect. I love it.
Well, that was a big tease.
Yeah, let's. You got to stay tuned to get this information. So,
speaking of, by the way, so now this would map because Theros is an idiot. But is he the only one that stayed back from in the hideout, or is he just waiting outside for the other
Fred,
two?
if you go a little bit farther back, if you take Theros a little bit farther back in the layer, you will actually see Ren and his sibling, maybe the other. You got to go down to the south. There you go. Yeah. Eventually, you see Luna and Ren. They're sleeping in what would be Anastasia's bed.
Rude.
They found some of your stuff there, and
they just passed out.
Yep. And now Theros, if you can bring him, it's your time to go to the bathroom, and that has to be happening outside. So, do you have control of your character?
I do. I'll try to walk back the way that I came.
Oh my God. See, this
is what I was pretty accurate, actually.
And we should say, Traci, this incredible platform is brought to you by Astral Tabletop. They do a great job with, he just went straight out.
Well, no, I mean, I'm going to the tree. I'm a man of culture. I'm not going to urinate in the opening of the... I mean, someone lives here.
Yeah, somebody does live
there. That's what trees are for. They're nature's bathroom.
Traci, you see a guy come out and pee in the tree that you're... Is she hiding? Who's hiding in there?
Audibly, too. I was really holding it.
Oh, Jack. Jack is over there. You hear urine on the tree. What do you do?
You have to pee in the third tree from the left, or it doesn't count.
So you hear somebody whisper, well, actually, it's got the third tree to the left, Lightsworn. What do you do?
Oh, it seems that we've got company, and I'll put my hand on my sword and say, I'm sorry, I was exposing myself, not thinking anyone was around. Is that going to be a problem, or can I put myself away?
The thing about you, Theros, is peeing always takes like 8 rounds, and you've started, and it always takes 2 rounds to kind of shut down.
No, that's exactly. It's awkward.
Can we hit him?
There's awkward grasping for weaponry and private parts, and
yes, you can't hit him.
Things are flailing.
I whip around and pull out my sword and
aim for the wanka.
and advance towards him quickly as I pull my rapier out and I say, "Who are you?"
Oh, so you get a rapier to the back of the head, That's your ping.
Well, that's a fine how do you do. The name's Theros Lightsworn, my lady, and if you'd be so kind, I'd love to cover myself up so this is a lot less awkward.
Yes, you can put it away now. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. No, thank you.
And it can't shut off this round, so everybody has action to do.
So he's still going, huh? Sorry, almost done. 6 more seconds.
Anastasia, should I play a song?
Yes, yes. Star.
Look, that's only gonna make it last longer. Don't.
I don't know how to make the sound of the bagpipe, if someone can help me.
What is going on?
Well, this is really just the strangest trip to the bathroom I've ever had.
Lady Rosamund sees all this, and you're like, wow, that guy came out of my hideout. That's my place. What the hell is he doing there?
Why would you be in my tree? This is where I live. I've lived in this tree my entire life. Why are you pissing on my bush?
That's right. She refuses to be in the hideout. She actually stays in the tree. There's now that she said that, Theros, you notice there's a hammock. It's kind of like a tree fort up in the tree.
Where I turn to Lady Rosemond and I say, I told you it was weird that you slept out here.
Well, I told you it was weird that you're always with me.
All right, ladies, however thinly hot that is that you just made, can we just everybody calm down for a moment? First off, tree lady, I didn't see your name on the tree, nor did I see the hammock. My apologies, I did not mean to urinate on your home.
Well, actually, where I come from, it's good luck, so I appreciate you.
Well, then you're welcome. The rest of you, I would ask, I've introduced myself. Who are in God's name are you?
Can I knock him over?
Yes.
You can try.
Roll a d20.
Yes. I would like to.
She goes for the knockover, the P knockover, Tracy. This is
how do I stop this?
This is the first time in Pathfinder RPG ever.
Does it get any bonuses or anything, or what is it? Just
what'd your strength bonus?
That's a 33.
Oh,
33.
Wait a minute. What'd you roll? Oh no, that's plus your strength. What your strength bonus would be?
Oh, sorry. That was there was a skill called. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're zero. You're zero on your strength.
That's a zero. Sorry, it was right above it. It said stealth. They're very similar words.
Very similar.
19.
Oh,
it's like
almost a critical. Wow.
Well, hold on. What's the difficulty to knock? I mean, Theros is no pushover. Thank you very much.
You have your junk out.
It would
Not
be a
anymore.
20.
It's been 6 seconds.
It would be a 20. He pees all over himself. He doesn't go down, but he pees all over himself.
You're making this a lot more complicated than it needs to be. I am not showing any sort of aggression. And so now that he's been attacked, now he's taking this seriously. So he puts himself away, and I'll take my sword out and be
It
like...
takes you 2 rounds to kind of finish and do a little knock.
12 seconds?
Yeah. Two rounds. Yeah, 12 seconds.
Then
right.
Is he... But he manages to stay standing even though he's distracted.
Yeah, you did a good knock. You needed a 20 to get him.
I try to pickpocket his sword while he's talking to Anastasia.
Okay, you get a plus 10 to do that because he's not looking.
All right.
Can I take him out with an arrow?
Yes, you can.
I want to do that. I choose that one.
She shoots an arrow.
Woo.
What'd you roll, Brett?
16. Plus stealth is probably 17.
Yeah, you take a sword. And Lady Rosamund fires an arrow. Do you do it as a warning shot or you just into the leg?
Into the leg. Very close to the dick.
Which leg? There's 3 legs. Oh, close.
The one to the left and in the middle.
The left.
Right in the
So roll a d20. Honey. Yeah,
bring your die over here.
Need a d20, babe. My friends are waiting.
How does We Are the Champions sound like on bagpipes?
What did you get? We trust you, Keith.
You got an 18.
She got an
Holy
18.
smokes! That's plus 15.
Is that a critical to the balls?
That is a critical to the balls. Yeah, that's a critical hit. Actually, it's
Poor Jonathan.
I feel like I'm being railroaded here. There's a little bit of railroading. I think we should be an initiative order or something. Anything that resembles the rules in any way, shape, or form, I'll take. Except for things being fired at me.
So you fire a crossbow, and you critically hit him. So roll. Did Keith leave?
Wait, what was the total? 18 plus 15?
He needs to roll it. Yeah. What's your
100%?
Okay, I can do it on the
AC is 22.
Is it stuck to your leg now?
Yeah, she critically hits.
So yeah, it's a critical hit. So it's double damage. So roll a d6 if you have a d6.
It's like a 1 in a million shot.
That was crazy. Right between the.
She rolled a 7, Spence. She rolled
Oh, she did.
You can't get a 7 on a d6.
What'd you roll?
On 2 dice?
Oh, you rolled 2
just
6-siders?
one. Just one.
I'll roll one six-sider.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, that's all good.
A 4.
Oof. So 4 plus 3 piercing damage. So 7 points times 2, 14 points of damage. These guys mean business, Theros. I don't know if you've had a hit like this before.
No, that was meaningful.
Yeah,
I'm going to light some shit up here now.
Okay. So you finally get to put it away. Ron, you didn't do anything this round.
I'm singing "We Are the Champions" via my bagpipe.
So you inspire everybody. That's an inspiration
inspiring,
point.
yeah. I'm really not prone to combat.
I love this song.
Hope it inspires you.
Anastasia pulls out her flask and takes a swig because this is the she has to deal with all the time.
You just sit on a rock.
And arrows and.
Yeah, you just sit on a rock and watch it all happen.
Jack tells Jonathan, just go down easy, my friend. It could be a lot easier. Just play dead. Play dead.
He's right in front of you.
Lady Rosamond picks up a tree branch and lights it on fire and starts smoking it.
You're all gonna regret these actions as soon as I get myself together here. It's gonna be bad news for all of you.
It's a little tough because he has to roll a D100 to see if the arrow's stuck or not, and if the arrow's stuck, you can't get your pants up. So
right.
Brett, what's the rule?
You like
What-
this?
Oh, yeah. What is the rule?
It's a D100, right? And a 25% chance it sticks, or is it 50?
Here it is.
Roll a D100, Jonathan. Let's see what you get. Tracy's like, I like this game.
Yeah. What am I shooting for?
I don't know. Brett's got it. He's got the magic.
Oh yeah.
It's a 58.
58.
Okay. Well, the rule is it's a 50% chance it sticks. So does that mean 50 or under, I guess, or 50 or over?
Yeah, beginner.
Okay, so it didn't stick then.
Oh, you're so lucky. You can pull up your
Yes,
your pants,
I'm very lucky. Yes,
which is one of your actions, unless you want to just have it down and turn around and face them.
Is it infected?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna fight them with my wang out. You know what?
Okay,
They deserve it. They
just
deserve
turns
it.
around. The girls hide their eyes.
Oh, I don't. Hell no.
Not
okay.
I.
You throw-
Not I, soldier.
Okay, I hide my eyes. I'm hiding mine.
I call him Little Iomide.
I open my eyes.
Little Iomide.
I hold
Friend,
my rapier
you have no
right,
sword. You can't fight with your dick.
right down towards it.
No, but I certainly can bash you in the face with my shield, and that's what I'll do. Who's the closest to me?
You see the grid. I think it's Jack.
Jack, I'm behind you though.
It's Jack
I'll
off.
just turn around and smash you in the face with my shield.
Okay.
Actually, first thing I'm going to do, since I have 3 actions, since I haven't put myself away, the first thing I'm going to do is pray to Iomide for guidance. Iomide, guide my bits and pieces. So.
You hear the answer on that one.
And she's got my back, so I get a +1 status bonus to my 1 attack roll.
Oh, the music just got serious.
Yep.
Oh God.
All right, here we go. So I'm gonna bash this guy behind me in the face.
Jack
with
of
the
all
first-
trades. Jack
Yep.
all.
And that's a 14 + 9, 23.
You missed.
What?
Uh oh. Did he?
Yeah, he did actually.
Oh yeah. Just yeah. It was pretty good.
Now you know why his name's Jack.
He might be the strong one. He might have attacked the strong one.
Just play dead. I'm telling you.
So I'll do it again. I'll give it another shot with my second one.
He has pretty shoes.
I'm a champion of Iomide. We don't lay down for villains and vagabonds and people who interrupt a good piss.
Do you detect evil, or is that that's
I don't
an
have
action?
that in this.
That's an action now.
This edition.
Yeah. Bummer.
I missed
Damn it.
because it's an 8 + 4 on this one.
Yeah.
So that's it.
He sort of evades you. He's really stealthy. This group is like kind of a crazy clan.
Lady
Smoking a log.
Rosamund, I think he needs an arrow in the ass now.
I'm on that.
It won't be so easy this time now that I'm prepared.
I would like to choose to shoot him in the butt.
All right, anything over 19, we'll hit him.
There's a
in
better
the butt.
chance to hit because I've been singing this song, so she can.
Yeah, you have to roll another d20 for us.
Okay.
Give your.
18.
Oh God, it's so close.
Oh my goodness.
You hit him in the upper butt. Now let's see if it sticks. Yeah, let's see if it sticks.
It's
almost in
my
the butt.
goodness.
Armor
Let's
class
see.
is 22, and also I'm going to use my reaction of a
Okay.
shield block because my shield's up. So nothing.
Trace you now. Oh, okay.
Well, what's the damage? So was that actually a hit?
She rolled an 18. Her bonus to it is 15.
15. Oh, so yeah, it's a hit. But all right, so what's the damage?
It's not critical, but we'll see if it sticks. Let's roll. You roll the 100, Jonathan. And,
Is he dead yet?
It's not going to stick either way.
This has been a great episode.
Just lots of butts and junk. It's great.
Lots of jerks.
What's your
I
shield?
love butt.
Yeah.
It's got a hardness of 5, so it could absorb the whole shot depending. on
What's the total like hit points for the shield though? Right? Isn't the shield?
Well, no. The way that it works is
You hit your butt with the shield?
as long as the hardness soaks it, the shield doesn't take damage. If the If the damage exceeds the hardness, then it takes damage.
Okay.
And I will too, I guess.
Okay. Oh man, he hit his butt just in time with the shield. Is that what happened?
Pretty much. Not today. Not again.
I give you a star for that. That was the most creative use of a shield in this
thank
campaign yet.
You may get the front, but not the back.
Lady Rosen, you can fire 2 more times actually.
The rules.
You're just -5 and then -10. She's
Get rid of
smoking.
them.
She has to set down the log, so that's one of them. So here's the other roll.
20.
Oh my god!
That was a
my
critical
goodness
hit.
Gracious.
Critical hit.
Oh my god! Are you serious?
It was so fun playing with him.
Yeah. So now, Traci, what you do is roll again. This is only +10. So you roll again.
17.
Holy
Oh my god.
crap.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
+10. 20. She's on the
Finish
charts.
him.
That's definitely the ass.
Oh no.
Oh no, are you all right?
Yeah, she may.
No mercy.
Don't worry about him.
My
He's
only friend.
He's in our hideout.
He likes this.
Yeah, they're in your hideout. So
Yeah.
now, Traci, you have to do something really interesting. The first time for you. You get a star for rolling critical, and then confirming it. So there you go. And now you get to roll a D100. Does Keith? We need Keith back for that. Keith,
A
babe,
D100.
we need a. I'm on the critical chart. You should tell him I'm on the critical chart.
I believe you, to be honest. That is something that you don't need to confirm.
He would be very excited if you're on the critical.
He actually-
Poor Jonathan. It's on Jonathan. I feel bad.
That was
This
a
is
critical
really-
hit.
I hope you have some other stuff planned for the episode because I'm already down to 18
We got a
hit points.
53. We got a 53. We got a 53. Everybody relax.
Oh, is that what is it?
Critical
53,
hit.
Brett?
All right, massive hit +1, multiple on the critical, so right in the butt cheeks, both butt cheeks.
Okay, so here's the thing. You
If
don't
it sticks, that'd be hilarious.
You don't have to do lethal damage. So you can do non-lethal damage, which means when he's flat, he just sticks at 0.
I'll go for the kill.
Ron's like,
Welcome, DM Ron.
yeah, thank you, Ron. Sadistic. DM.
But before anyone does a critical hit, Anastasia wants to interrupt.
Oh, it's too late. Traci already fired the bolt.
Yes.
Oh, got it. Oh,
Right.
sorry. I thought Stan was doing something now, and I was about to be like, "Hold on, Stan."
Oh, it's
Can I hit
seemed
him with my
important.
bagpipes?
We got to see we got to see if the arrow sticks. We also got to roll Traci's damage.
Okay, Traci, a D6, please.
A D6.
The music got real serious here. This is serious.
We got a 4.
All right, so it's
Okay, we were hoping for a 1.
Well, we don't always deliver.
It's +3. Brett, what's the total?
So 4 + 3, so that's triple, right? So it's 21 damage.
I'm dead.
Well, your shield does some, right?
Nope. I already used it.
Oh, that's true. It did hit him. So, Traci, here's the thing. Lady Roseman likes what she sees in this guy. And perhaps she did non-lethal damage. Or did she do lethal?
Or perhaps she did lethal damage.
Okay, well, I mean,
Or extra lethal damage.
Yeah, extra.
Anastasia yells out, "Don't kill him!"
Oh, God.
I feel like there's some sort of connection between me and his 3 legs, so I feel like I don't want him to die, and I feel like I put like a healing spell on him.
Oh, yeah, you put, yeah. You know
I
that's
think the only way to
completely-
settle this, you have to piss on him now.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm willing to urinate on his 3rd leg.
Seems like a fair trade.
Yeah.
Seems like a fair trade.
Because I've done
Can I piss on him
something-
too?
Yeah, I love this part.
My spirit guides told me in a past life that if I pee on someone, that brings them back, and I'm willing to do that. And
I'm just watching it like, what is happening?
So am I. It's great.
so now I pull down my kilt and I proceed to pee
That's what I
on
would do.
Lightborn.
Yeah.
I'm unconscious. I presume what this is. I hope so.
You wish you weren't unconscious. though.
I try to Spencer. I try to open up his eyes while this is happening.
That's just sick, bro.
Traci, you get a star for that, for taking him out. I don't know about I think is she gonna start for peeing too? I don't know.
Yeah,
sure,
absolutely.
Okay,
Sure, she
Yeah,
does.
sure.
I give you
how hard it is to pee in public.
I give you a little shove off of him. I say, okay, that's enough.
Yeah, there's a lot in my bladder. I just keep going.
Everywhere now.
And going.
Wow, it must be the rain.
Get on my hands, lady.
Brett gets a czar for opening the eyes.
Okay, enough peeing. Enough almost killing the guy who just came out of our hideout. We don't know if there's more people in there. We don't know what's going on. Thank you for
a
not
lot left in the tank, so I hope there is more people in there.
And you know this from experience. When she says that,
I
she
know.
means it.
I believe her.
Well hydrated.
Suck it back in. Okay.
So yeah, you guys are able to capture this and you realize with a good perception check, the highest one of the 4 of you that gets a D20 plus your perception, please roll a D20, Tracy.
A D20?
Yeah, this is for a star.
10?
Oh yeah, that makes sense. So you got a 23. What did everybody else get? Who's got the highest?
29.
I rolled a 33 total.
33. Wow. good
Damn.
lord.
See, that's right. Jack of all trades, bitches.
Bitches. That's right. And then you guys will notice the map has changed a little. So Brett, you got a star for that.
All right.
We're currently winning stars with 4 stars. And tonight we should tell the audience this is, it's a comedy podcast. Is that what we are? That's what we say we are.
You said comedy
adjacent. We're labeled as comedy. That's what we are.
Adjacent. We couldn't say exactly what we are, so this is what we went with. So tonight we're rewarding jokes with stars, good or bad. So I
It's just so everyone's aware, that means Anastasia gets 0 stars. She's not funny.
That was funny.
Deanna's funny.
And Theros is you wake, Theros. It's night, it's raining, it's drizzling, you're soaked just because it's been drizzling, and you're bound to a chair, and you see a campfire, and you slowly wake up to glimmering lights, but you shake for a second, but you can't because you're bound by this rope. It's intense.
So we didn't go back into the building. We're now at camp.
You've taken it back to your mid camp, what's called mid camp, and Theros, you have no idea where you are.
Wait, you said it's intense, but I'm not in the tent, right? I'm in a chair bound to it.
And
that was a bad joke for which I deserve a star.
I was about to
nice.
say, yeah, it's intense.
Thank you. I am not intense.
That's a dad joke if I ever.
You're
okay,
out of
great.
tense.
I have the credentials.
You went past tense.
Jokes for
Yeah,
Jonathan
there you go.
and Deanna worked double because they weren't supplied with jokes.
Yay!
And to be fair, like I said, Anastasia's not a joker, so
that's okay.
It's
Not
gotta
everybody
happen
can win
naturally.
stars, Ron. Not everybody can win.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
Next time.
He's tied up, and you guys are kind of watching around the campfire. You've had a nice.
Can I put myself in front of him? Brett, can you move? Because I want to be in front of the fire. I don't want Theros to be in front of him. So no. Can you put Theros a little further back so it was cooler?
Oh, yeah. So, yeah.
You're covered in piss, it's raining, and you're not even near the fire. And you like it.
Okay, and you're liking it. So,
I can neither confirm nor deny all those comments, but I will let you all know that you will feel the wrath of Iomade as soon as I am out of this chair. You have made a very powerful enemy, and I'm not sure why, aside from the urinating on your tree, which you said was a good thing. I didn't do anything to hurt any of you.
You came out of our building.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was your name on that building?
It probably is somewhere, yeah.
Well, I didn't see that.
Well, were you sneaking around in there?
I was taking a look inside. We are trying to find some compatriots of ours.
Yeah, and who'd you find?
I found you and an arrow in my private parts.
You're welcome.
Star.
I don't know how to feel about you yet. I'm feeling all sorts of confused emotions around that, but
it's a very common.
Is that? Do I smell urine still? Where's that urine smell coming from?
That was me this time.
All over
you need to let me out of this chair because I have a lot of things I have to unpack in this situation right now.
I get up and I'm kind of like twirling my dagger around and say, I don't think we're going to let you up until you tell us who you are.
I've already told you that. I'm Theros Lightsworn of the Lightsworns, champion of Iomade, hero of Almas and Andoran.
I take her dagger, light it on fire, try to smoke it, realize I can't
I got back.
put it on his neck.
Okay.
Oh, that's not painful. That's painful. That is painful.
I know about your family. I've seen their names on some of the vaults that we've looked at.
Oh, got
Oh, you're brigands. You're common cutthroats. Purse pinchers. Well, I don't really associate with the likes of you.
You seem a bit too fancy to associate with the likes of us.
The word's cultured, milady. I think you've mistaken fancy for cultured. Educated.
I didn't realize
a man of
educated
faith?
folk walked into people's buildings without being invited.
I told you we're searching for compatriots. Not so much mine, but my compatriots' compatriots.
Got it. Okay. And what are you and your compatriots trying to do? I mean, I heard you say you're trying to find someone, but who? Who are you trying to find? What are you trying to do? Why are you here?
Well, that information's classified, and I don't think I need to share it with you because it has no bearing on your life whatsoever.
I grabbed.
That's a star. It's Pathfinder. Your captain gave you that information. It's a Pathfinder. That's great, Jonathan.
I grabbed my dagger back.
The one that Lady Rosemond is smoking?
Yes. And I grab it back and I say, I think your life depends on it. And I hold it up to him.
And I'll look her straight in the eyes, and I'll say, if you put that knife through my throat, I'll join my Lady Aomade, and she will rain fire upon this camp.
By the way, we never put Theros' pants back up, right? They're still down?
No, they're still down. Yeah, they're still.
All right, so make sure.
He wasn't wearing underwear. It's really weird.
It's awkward.
You might be brigands, but I don't think you're cold-blooded killers. Otherwise, we wouldn't be having this conversation. So I call your bluff, my lady. You can let me stay in my piss-soaked clothes in this uncomfortable chair, just far enough away from the fire to not catch warm.
I think I will.
I know you, Mr. Bagpipes. You're responsible for that one.
Sad eyes look.
I move him closer to the fire, like really too close for comfort.
Oh, okay.
You're just all a bunch of extremists, aren't you? It's fine. I don't mind it a little bit toasty in my metal armor.
Could light him on fire.
Definitely not uncomfortable.
So for the three henchmen here that are following Anastasia, everybody roll a d20, please. And this is a lore check to see, because he mentioned Lightsworn. And we're just going to see what you guys know about it. I mean, I know Anastasia knows Lightsworns, but we're going to see what you guys know about
17.
it. Oh, wow.
22 total?
Oh, my God.
20?
Oh, my God. Really? Gee, man, you get a star for that. So all three of you recognize when she says Lightsworns, you're very keen to this. You realize that's aristocracy in Almos. And this guy is probably worth a ton of cash for ransom or for whatever. And you've also heard the rumors that the bank has seized most of their wealth. So
well, that really gets around, doesn't it?
So yeah. So let the roasting begin, please. Let the roasting begin. Do you guys have your?
As I said, I have seen your family names on the vaults.
Anastasia, this is a light swan. You heard about them, right?
Yeah.
They're now bankrupt. They got zero cash. No more coin. Light swan, your family is so poor, the ducks throw bread at them.
Right, Star. Good or bad, Star?
Lights on, more like lights off because your power got disconnected.
That's right.
I don't even understand what that means, but I can tell it's offensive.
Someone turned your lantern off. Someone fucking poor.
All right. You framed it in a way that I understand now. Now it hurts a lot more. It hurts a lot more.
Stupid. You don't understand anything.
Yeah, those follow-ups, this thing too. Yep. You may tarnish my family name, but I will not be intimidated by just a band of.
But you don't even know what tarnish is. You couldn't afford tarnish if you tried.
Oh, that was a pretty good one, actually. Yeah.
Your silver couldn't afford tarnish.
Light Swan, your family is so poor, when thieves break in, they leave money. Right, guys? Right?
Oh, no.
High five! Hey, tough guy, can I ask you, are you reading these from a piece of parchment? Did you prepare these up front? Because that's sad.
No.
They're not even that good. You couldn't commit them to memory? Look, I'm no wizard, but I can tell a good joke or three.
Light Swan. He goes actually behind Theros, so you can't see him read the paper. Light Swan, your family is so poor. When I came over for dinner, they read me recipes. Haha, right, guys?
Well,
Oh, yeah!
that terrible joke's on you because we would never have someone like you over for dinner, and certainly not with my mother's delicious cooking. So, I know you're back there somewhere, but I have to tell you, your jokes were flimsier than my private parts after you all beat me unconscious.
You know, that's actually a pretty good burn back because that was pretty flimsy.
Your family is so dirty. Earth elementals run away.
Oh no.
That joke is it's poor because it's so specifically it's so specific to this type of fantasy setting. It's just is this how you're going to torture me with these jokes? Because you know what, you're right. This is effective. I may actually give you the information you're looking for.
They could go on all day.
And you see Lady Rosemond, she stretches and she reaches out with something she's smoking.
She's smoking, she's smoking a lot of different things at once.
She's wrapped up one of the tents. She's wrapped up the corner of the tent. And she's smoking the tent.
She's a great mother.
Yeah.
Put it out. Stop smoking the tent.
I can't. It's delicious.
Oh, yeah.
You have stuff to smoke. Do you have stuff to smoke back in your hammock?
I'm concerned my hammock smells like urine.
It probably does.
I need to go sniff it 3 times and make sure it's okay.
Lady Rosamund, go get your compost buckets and bring it back here for Theros Light Swan.
Will do.
That'd be torture. Yeah.
Wow. And I think we're gonna end it with the Light Sworn. That was really random. We captured him. You guys brought him to the camp. You tortured him with words.
Yeah, I feel like every episode now contains 5 to 10 minutes of Light Sworn insults. This is
terrible.
Quite a trend we've got going here.
Hopefully the audience let us know if you liked it. I mean, you can comment, right?
The jokes are so bad and so effective. You guys don't even need Anastasia around. She just kind of sits in the background and she smokes her own stuff and just like watches you all do the bidding.
Wow. I love that. So you're kind of boss lady. Lady.
Yeah.
You guys call her boss lady? Jack of all?
Whatever she wants. What do you want to be called, Anastasia? Boss lady? Lady boss? Lady? Okay, we already have a lady.
Stand and deliver?
That is true.
I'm very nonviolent, so she is my boss.
Boss works. We don't need to put lady in front of it. A boss is a boss.
And Lady Rosamund, you guys have really pulled off some amazing feats in the Darklands. We're going to go over that quite soon because I'm sure Theros is going to have lots of questions on this next episode, which is a week away. These guys have to wait a freaking week, Tracy?
That is torture.
It's just
like
not
the
right.
jokes. Yeah, a whole week I have to think about these jokes.
Much like the comedy in this episode.
Yes, torture. Yeah. It was very. We need to hire some writers. Is that what you're saying? We need writers.
It might not be the worst idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll bring the 2 broke girls writing staff in here. We'll fix this next episode.
Okay.
Well, Tracy.
Thank you, Tracy.
And again, where can people find you? You're on all over social.
All over the socials. You can let's just be Instagram friends.
Where are your wedding photos? Because you had those earlier out.
Oh yeah.
They're in the trash.
I see them in the trash can through your window.
See them on fire.
Yeah, I see them.
Well, next time we see Tracy, I have a feeling that Keith, or your honey bear,
Yeah.
Keith will be playing with us. I have a
He's
feeling.
such a goddamn delight. I think you guys would have really chosen him over me in any sort of battle.
Is he breastfeeding right now? Where is he?
Oh my God, my baby wishes either one of us would breastfeed her. She's got so many teeth. That should ended a long time ago.
It's dangerous. Yep, mouthful of daggers.
Gosh, yeah,
Eating off the
fuck
nips.
She's got 9 of them.
Brutal. Brutal. We're coining it a trademark RPG revenge RPG. That's Tracy was. Her husband plays all the time. She never's played. Came in with us. Revenge RPG.
I did okay. Like, if we're gonna be honest, I had no fucking idea. Thank
You got to piss on somebody in your first game. You pissed on
did.
somebody and rolled 2 criticals. It's
I mean,
awesome.
I usually don't do that until the second date.
Those are great stats.
Yeah.
Is he now your third
getting back
husband?
out there.
What's the?
I pissed
Third
on him.
husband's coming up. I just gotta kill the first 2, and then I'll be on to the
Piss on them and then get the 3rd one.
That's usually comes earlier, but yeah.
I just have to tell you. So we had the Van Damme Bros on. Tell me what happened on that episode for us. The Van Damme Bros. So this is Jean-Claude Van Damme's two sons from two different wives.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. You just dropped that part in there. But
did they know their dad?
I mean, there was a lot of butt stuff, I'm sure.
Butt stuff.
Yeah.
Just like this episode.
A lot of butt stuff.
Episode.
And I will say, not a lot of reading.
It was iPhone stuff.
Yeah, a lot of books on tape. A lot of audio books.
Oh, we are a podcast, so you could listen to us and get the information. Delighted. All right, everybody, thank you for tuning in. My God, subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, find us on Instagram, and look out for next episode. Traci is going to leave you with these wise words of wisdom. When you're playing RPG,
I love you all equally. I'm leaving.
Bye,
Bye.
Traci.
Bye, Traci.
Don't miss out. Press that subscribe button. Find us on Facebook and Instagram at Loaded Dice Rollers and at gmmacleods.